that it? Okay, good. On your rebounds from your first beat, just make sure that it comes up and not straight out to the side. So back up a little bit and then do your cutoff. Yeah, so back up this way. So here and around this way. Right now we're doing counterclockwise, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So down, back up, and not out this way. It's the rebound from your cutoff that takes you over your prep position. Okay? You'll have a look at it. Luke. Make sure these things that we talk about in class, especially my critiques of you as we go through these exercises, these are the things that need to go in your journals. Because they're specific to you. It makes them even more important. Okay? Let's... Okay, if you can make your prep gesture just a little bit more succinct, it gives us a little bit more than we need. So if you just give the flick and go straight up from there rather than down and up.
Okay.
So just make it a little bit more concise. Just tighten it up a little bit. Good. Richard, yes. Let me mention one thing. When we're mirroring with our hands, you may occasionally run into the problem of your hands running into each other. Two things. You can keep them just a little bit more apart. It's not a big deal for them to cross as long as you're not going crazy and doing that. So don't worry about them coming together a little bit. Just make the adjustment you need to make so you don't run into yourself like Luke did. But that's okay. If you can avoid it, that's really good. Okay? Bum, 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 boom. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, pretty good. I think your hands could be a little bit closer together, a little bit more centered here. The farther apart they are, the more you draw the tension away from your face, and eventually we're going to get into that too, everybody. What else? Each one of the preps, the beats, and the release has a little flick. So make sure that they're real precise and distinct. They've all got that. Okay? Good. Kevin, please. Make sure when your hands are mirroring, you're doing the exact same thing for right now. Eventually, we'll get a lot of independence on our hands. Make sure your baton doesn't turn side, your palm doesn't turn sideways. Keep it down and use your arm. Use your arm to keep your palm down. We can take a look at your looks just a little. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Okay, good. Yeah, just make sure that it's here. and slightly up. Palm still. Yeah, there you go. And you can turn your elbow out a little bit. That'll help. And you don't want to make it too much, but just feel relaxed. And that's the main thing up here is you should just really feel relaxed. When you're up here and you're not tight, your baton nice and loosely gripped. Make sure that your beat, your prep looks pretty good. And make sure your beat's got a little flick too. And then your release has a little flick too. And then you continue on. Just have a look at it and make those a little bit more distinct. Okay? Ron. You got questions? Jump in if there's anything that's not clear. Hold on. Here, why don't you use my baton?
Okay. Thank you.
Sure. Show me your grip. Get the ball in the palm of your hand. Turn it over. There you go. Relax. Get this finger up here just a little bit more. Chin. You're too tense. Relax. Relax. Get your there. Let me show you.
Okay.
Both of my fingers are. This finger's got this right there. Thumb's really kind of. These two fingers are really holding the baton along with the tongue.
Okay.
Put it in there. Get this finger right on the joint between the wood and the plastic. There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Feel that?
Yeah.
It should give you a nice secure feel.
Yeah.
I like that. At least it's a starting point.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. Now turn your hand over. There you go. That's much better.
Okay.
Feel better?
Yeah.
A little more relaxed?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right.
Okay, good. Anybody notice anything you might say to Rob? What did you notice about anything about his hands? Pardon me? Yeah, one was a little bit higher than the other one. So and this will come from practicing in the mirror.
Right.
Looking at yourself, as painful as that is to all of us, to look in the mirror. But keeping your hands the same level for now as we mirror, right here. Since we're doing these fermatas, make sure that after your release and you get to where you want to be for your next prep, that your hand is still. Give yourself a second. Bum, bum. But keep it real still. Any tiny little movement might be misconstrued by somebody in your group. So don't give them that excuse. Okay, good. Let's see, who's that? Mark? What do we notice? Same thing. Yeah, believe it or not, that one hand's higher. It's difficult. It's one of those physical motor things you just have to practice and practice until it's just second nature for your hands to be in the same place. Because you're not normally going about your everyday life doing things and your hands are mirroring. So it's just something to practice. Okay, that's good. Let me say, if continue to practice the little ictus, the little flick, because I don't think anybody's really done it up to this point, and it is a difficult concept. So, one, practice that thing where you're maybe tapping your stand. That's how you'll get it. Get close and then just reach out and flick. So get that. It's something that you have to get for all three of these movements. It's what gives your group a secure knowledge of exactly what you want from them tempo-wise as they start. The other thing is, it's a really good idea to maybe drop this on a piece of paper, put it on a wall, and practice it. Practice it just like this. Because again, it's just a motor memory thing. You may think you're doing a little circle on your cutoff, when really it's not quite. So test yourself by drawing this on a piece of paper, putting it up on a wall, and then just tracing it over and over again. Again, the mirror is your friend, believe it or not. Okay, Kelly, want to try? Check your hands. Let's start one more time. There you go. So the left hand kind of gradually made its way up until it's just a little bit higher than the other one. Make sure you breathe to start with, and then make sure you don't hesitate at the top of your beat. Make your hands keep moving. They never quite go here. They're always moving kind of in a consistent motion as you get towards your beat. So your prep, you don't want to stop here because then you've taken away from the great prep that you've given us to tell us exactly what's going on. You just keep your hands moving. That's the only place you want to stop is after your cutoff. There's your fermata. You go up and in with your prep. Make sure that it's there. Again, trace that shape. Who's next? Let's see.
Ready?
Where's your hand?
Right here.
Are they level? Ah, okay.
Oh, that is
There
what
you go.
you
That's a little bit better. On the second group. Okay. Looks good. You throw that in the little right. Relax. There you go. We're all friends here. Good. Nice. Check your hands. There we go. Keep going. Let's start again. That's okay. She kept on going until we started over again. One more time, check your hands, just make sure they're on the same plane. When you get down to the bottom, that's your ictus, and you want to work on that to make it more distinct. Make sure that you're not pausing down there at the bottom, because right now you're going, bum.
Yeah, I noticed that.
So bounce it, like you're on a trampoline. If it helps you, you do a little knee bend. This is not a bad way to practice. Eventually you'll want to not do that, but it's not a bad way to feel the bounce along with your. Who's next? Christine? Extended the ictus. That's very nice. Make sure your baton hand isn't turning in sideways. Palm down. We talked a lot about this last class. So palm down, always, never to the side. At least for now, we're not going to change your hand position. We're always going to basically have our palm down and use our arm to go side to side so that you don't have to turn your hand. Got it. Show me. Yeah, it's turned out. Turned out a little bit. Yeah, keep it straight. It should go straight up. There you go. And if you need to pull your elbow in a little bit to make it more comfortable, then you can. There, that's better already. I'd like you to keep your fingers together for now. Let's just so that everybody's doing the exact same thing. So keep your fingers together when we're mirroring. It'll just keep your hand a little bit more concise and precise. That's good. That's yeah. See how you a little tendency to push your wrist out this way. Just watch it. Yeah. If anything, it'd probably be better go that way. But not nice and straight. Okay. Good. Keep your hand moving. Make sure that your preps are up and in. A lot of you are coming straight up from your release. Prep should always be in a little bit. So up and in, not straight up. It's just a little bit more precise for now. Okay, good. Tyler.
Leave me hanging.
Of course, all this stuff goes out the window once you've perfected all your techniques, and you can do whatever you want. You can look like a lot of the professional conductors that you see. I can't even imagine how anybody follows them. So, we'll all get to that point. There you go. Let me stop there. 1 second. Give yourself just a second pause over there
Okay.
instead of the continuous. Just pause for a second.
Okay.
Just for the bravado. Otherwise, looking good.
Back to the beginning.
Yeah, let's start from the top.
Okay.
Pause. Go ahead. Keep going. Good. So a little pause.
Okay.
Show me your hand position, and make sure you have a slight tendency to turn your head sideways.
Okay.
Just for now, let's keep the palm down and keep it straight out from your forearm right into your up above your wrist.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Keep working on the edges. Yeah. Go ahead. Everybody, take a look at the class photo. Good looking group. Huh? Hold on. So what did you see this in? What was he not doing that we'd like to see?
Eye contact.
Yeah, I was really focused.
There you go. That's good. That's good.
Sorry. Okay.
That's all right. Are you looking down? What's your hand?
Yeah, no.
What's your hand?
Made I can.
And don't make it too long. I mean, generally, once
Yeah.
you're up on the podium,
Really focused.
people should be getting ready. And once your hands are up, everybody should really be ready within 2 or 3 seconds. You don't want to hold that pose very long.
Right.
And if somebody's giving you grief or they're not ready to go, put your hands down and give them a look. Fine. Okay, here we go.
Gotcha.
variation. Make sure your hand doesn't turn sideways. Keep your hand there, and you can probably use a little bit less risk for now, just on the flick of the ictus. Don't get in the habit of every time you do a prep, your whole body comes up, your head comes up.
Yeah, okay.
Because that's easy to do.
Head and upper body?
Yeah, you don't need to do that.
Okay. It's kind of natural.
I know, it feels kind of natural, but just keep your body still for now. You can raise your eyebrows occasionally, and raised eyebrows are real effective, like for cueing people, stuff like that. And we'll get into that later. But for now, keep your body nice and relaxed, but commanding position without doing that. Let's see, where are we, Billy? Your gesture could probably be just a little bit bigger, JP. It's a little bit small, just so that it's a little more demonstrative for us, just so we can see a little bit better what's going on. Okay. Hold on. So, can you feel yourself doing pulling up with your prep and stuff? Okay. So just use your arms and. Okay, let me direct you through it. Let me see if you can feel the difference. No, come on. I'm just gonna do this for you. Okay, you're kind of going. Okay. So we want. Let me do it. Relax. Nice smooth motion, consistent speed all the way through it. Make sure, just a little wrist flick for your ictus. Otherwise, do it with your arm for now. So just blink, blink. Otherwise, arm. Blink, blink. Okay, cool. Just do the last. Give me two. Last two bars. Better. Good. Let me see your grip real quick. You got one finger sticking up. Pull this finger back and relax. That's what looks a little tight in this one. So just sit it in there and then nice and relaxed in there and then turn it over. Okay, good. Come on. How close to your articulation? Okay, keep your hand a little bit straighter, like straight out from there, and make sure that your wrist doesn't turn to your right. Keep it over like this. Go ahead, you can have a seat. We haven't really talked a whole lot. That's John. Go ahead. About the plane of the beat, which is really the table on which you're serving up your pattern. It's all right here. And the idea is to maintain this plane throughout the conductor, unless you're changing tempos or styles or something. But generally, you want it to be right here all the time. So just work for consistency of placement. Okay. these things be questions? Your hands, believe it or not, didn't stay at the same level. Left hand seems to go higher as a general rule for everybody. And your rebound off your beat got better because at first it was straight out to the right.
Yeah.
It should go back up into the middle so that your release can go off to the right. Okay? Okay. So what I'll do with these, and I think I'm just going to keep it like this.